It is the sport's center stage and its launching pad, a small space designed for grand performance, where an age-old dynamic plays out in modern force, the place where power is premium, and we're witness to its most explosive display. As long as we've been swinging golf clubs, the king of those clubs has been the driver, the royal standard, the drive. In a game where strategy is carefully calculated and yards preciously measured, this is the sport where distance reigns above all. Go long or go away. 3 decades ago, Evan Big Cat Williams introduced the country to the sport and spectacle of long driving. Little did we know he was driving more than a golf ball. He was creating a phenomenon. Since 1995, 2 men have dominated the sport. Together, they've won 8 of the last 12 world championships. Sean the Beast Pfister has 3 world titles. Last year, Jason Zubak won his 5th. Both men look to add to their legacy and their legend. They are among the hundreds here, competing across 5 divisions, trying to claim the ultimate prize, the rematch World Long Drive Championship. The Palms Golf Club, Mesquite, Nevada, host of the event for the 10th time, where a total purse of $550,000 is at stake. The rules of competition at core are simple. Hit the ball the farthest. Each golfer is given 6 balls to drive. Only the longest drive counts. But so does accuracy. Balls struck out of bounds or off the grid are not measured. Only those that land and stay in the grid count. The grid is 50 yards wide and more than 400 yards long. To put it another way, if you laid the Empire State Building on its side and measured it end to end, the grid would be longer. 5 of the longest hitters in the world took time away from the week-long competition to relive old stories and create new ones.
We know the whole night's going to be about Sean. Do we have to start off with him? Can't we start off with somebody else? Huh?
Why should it always got to be about me? Here it comes.
We can do one of those eating contests. You guys start on that platter, we'll start on this platter.
And I'm the ref. Oh, what do I'm the ref in the middle. I think we'll give you to them.
No.
Oh, I get to go.
You two versus the 3 of us. Seriously, like when you're doing events and stuff, what's the thing that you get the most? Like when people see you hit it.
How much farther does Tiger Woods hit it than you? How much farther does Tiger hit it than you? There you go. That's the #1 answer, bar none. You know, it used to be Daly. Right. Now it's Tiger. Next will be Bubba.
In September, Jason Zubak played in a charity event with Bubba Watson, Kevin Stadler, and Jason Gore. The 3 PGA Tour golfers are among the longest on the tour. Bubba led in driving distance in 2007, but nobody could hang with the long drive legend. It's morning in Mesquite, day 1 of open qualifying.
What time you got? 8:45 right now.
Anxious and exciting times for Matt Valade, the man to get things started.
Yeah, I say daylight big time.
It's finished, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's my favorite one, and it's done.
Matt Valade knows firsthand how tough life can be. He lives each day praying for another. He lives with Crohn's disease, a complex inflammatory gastrointestinal condition which forced him to withdraw from college in 1999. He and his doctor spent the better part of the next 2 years not knowing what ailed him.
Oh! Get going! Oh, man. What do you think? So, we hit 4 on the grid.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
When Danielle came into Matt's life in 2002, a foundation was formed and the loving support needed to fight a disease that has no cure.
This is the one thing that's always gotten him out of bed. You know, it's having this goal that's helped him fight through all the hard times.
While the Valades welcome the underdog role, there are others who are among the favorites, each with one goal in mind.
To win. If you ask everybody else, they're going to say the same thing. If they don't, then it's almost pointless being here, isn't it?
The LDA's most improved performer, Steve Monroe, is confidence at an all-time high. Another emerging star wears a star on his chest, literally. Deputy Sheriff J.D. Merkerson.
We are not going home without a win. I got to hit my ball. I haven't hit it yet. I should be able to. I've been a lot of heated situations this year. Just about every day you go to work, something happens, you know. And you just have to get focused and do your job and do what you're supposed to do.
Come on, play away.
Not everyone can advance. For J.D. Merkerson, a return to his day job and another year before his next chance. Past champions who make their living in long drive get no free pass. They face the pressures of the day like everyone else. For Jason Whitsock, the pressures of being a golf pro have been made easier with his other line of work.
Field goal kicking is just like this. You come out, you're very isolated out there. You know, everybody expects you to hit it in play or make the kick, and I'm used to it. Pressure is only something you feel when you don't know what you're doing. There you go, okay. Hopefully that's good enough. My first two drivers in the first heat there, I came back and checked them out and they were broke. Hit that whole round one with a cracked driver.
As Jason's day began to turn for the better, Matt Valade's day was hanging in the balance.
Definitely don't want to go home, I'll tell you that. It's all right here. This whole tournament's right here. It's been a hell of a ride so far, but I don't want to get off yet.
Day one's end is near, and Whitsock and Valade know only their best will advance them to championship Saturday.
Go! Come on! Come on, baby! Go!
Jason, Whitsock,
Jason, don't wait to change the club.
It was within 1 yard. How many did they say?
4 yards to be exact. Tough to take for a man who's been through the most difficult of times.
I can't say I'm disappointed. I had a pretty good run today. Much better than laying in bed, I'll tell you that.
From not being able to get out of bed for over a year to being here and expecting a child, I mean, we've come a long way.
The Valades are an inspirational story, one of many at RE/MAX, where the day began with 128 men competing in the open division. Today's field of 64 reduced to 12. Tomorrow, another 64 will be cut down to a dozen.
The 2007 RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship is brought to you by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Pinnacle Platinum Golf Balls, irresistibly long, deliciously soft. And Club Glove, used by more touring professionals than any other product in golf.
Mesquite, Nevada, home to the RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship since 1996. 80 miles northeast of Las Vegas, it sits along the Arizona border, just south of Utah. Mesquite's small-town atmosphere is complemented by 4 casino hotels: the Casablanca, Oasis, Eureka, and Virgin River. During championship week, these 4 resorts host 308 competitors that qualified for the event's 5 divisions. Mesquite has experienced tremendous growth the last decade. Developers are capitalizing. Rental condominiums like those at Hawk Ridge are popping up around the city, offering visitors a chance to sample life here. Pulte is building a 2,000-acre master-planned community in conjunction with Del Webb's Sun City, which includes a golf course and city-owned 33-acre sports facility, including a new venue for the RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship. Mayor Susan Holchek credits the event with much of the prosperity Mesquite has experienced.
RE/MAX and the LDA have been a partner to Mesquite for 11 years. And having that partnership is really what's helped Mesquite grow. And we feel that having a permanent home for the LDA is going to help us in our efforts to put us on the map and make us a place where people want to be.
Officials from Mesquite, RE/MAX, and the LDA, along with 5-time champ Jason Zubak, toured the construction site and saw the plans for the new venue. Zubak christened the teeing ground, scheduled to open for the 2008 championship. Wednesday night, 3 champions crowned. In the women's semifinals, Phyllis Meddy defeated Lizzie Utah. This is killed for the record 338-yard drive.
a 318, so now she's a few yards further than I've hit this week.
But Kelliher pumped and fired.
I turned it just a little bit more, and then I just let it go.
Go! Oh, it's hanging on the left side.
There's the winner if it stays in.
That'll be 318.
Kelliher's 3 longest balls of the week all came Wednesday night.
Sheila kept the ball down, didn't carry it as far as Phyllis, but she got.
In the Super Senior Semifinals, 1987 national champ Mike Gorton defeated Kerry Schumann, and 2005 Super Senior champ Steve Griffith bombed it past Obie Anderson. In the final, Griffith hit first.
He's trying to hit a hot hook. That ball sweeping across the grid. Big hop.
.339.
Gorton was looking to become the first player to win a championship in 3 different divisions.
That'll be hard to beat.
What a game of inches right there. He got him.
It's a special win for me. It was the first chance I've had to really dedicate the win to my father, who had passed away before this event in '99.
In the new Grand Champions division for competitors 61 and over, the favorites Fred Hooter and NBA Hall of Famer Rick Barry advanced.
Well, the one thing that I missed most about not competing on the basketball court was the adrenaline flow I used to get before the game. And so competing in this type of event gives me that same type of feeling. So it's really wonderful to have that feeling back again.
Needing to beat 328, Barry launched a prodigious drive with his 4th ball.
I got you, Freddie. I think I got you. That's out of here, sports fans.
That's his number, 349.
349.
Hooter was also trying to win in his 3rd different division.
He toasted this one. Go hard.
That got Rick's attention there.
Get hot.
Woo! 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 346.
Whoa!
Keep an eye on the clock. 10 seconds.
Fred, you got 5 seconds.
He
5
is not
seconds.
going to get his last ball up. I've never seen this in a final.
Fred.
By the time Hooter realized the clock was ticking down, it was too late.
My goodness, I never looked at the clock. I wasn't thinking about the clock. I was thinking about that 350.
I felt badly that he didn't get the last swing in, but boy, did he put the fear of God in the 349 yards. That seemed to be the magic number for him.
How about a guy over 61 years old creating 188-mile-an-hour ball speed and carrying the ball 329 yards?
Time now for Golf Tips Magazine's instructional tip.
Today's tip, we're going to talk about casting, coming over the top, slicing. That's what causes all the lack of yardage. I've got Golf's MVP, the official trainer of the LDA, the Red Heat edition here. And what I'm talking about, when you get to the top, throwing the hands over the top. I'm going to attach the feedback clip right here to the club, and I'm going to show you what happens. This clip is going to come off if I throw the hands. Again, we don't want the body going this way. We don't want the hands going this way. We want to drop it into the slot and hold that angle. Now in this shot, I'm going to attach the clip, and here's the angle you're looking for right here. And if I hold that angle, you can see the clip won't come off. Again, if I throw it from the top, it will. So watch on this swing. The clip will stay attached. You owe it to yourself. You want 20, 30 more yards. Golf's MVP Red Heat Edition is going to put you in the slot.
For more information on Golf's MVP, log on to golfsmvp.com.
The thrill of competition drives these long drivers, whether they're on the grid or off.
Everything the 3 of you guys do is just over the top maxed out. It's how competitive you are in absolutely anything.
Yeah, how many Big Macs did I eat on the way to Westchester?
4?
7.
Was it 7?
It was 7.
Well, the difference between 4 and 7
That's
is
good for you.
only about 1,200 calories.
That's
so.
right where you want to be.
Hey, and that's when
Right
you
where
have to
you
pay
wanna
for it. Think about when it's for free. Think about when it's for free, right?
I'm the only guy here that pays for stuff when I win.
I remember
I haven't
when it
won
was
in
for
so
free
long, I
and
don't think I know what it's like.
When you do, you're paying, baby.
I remember when it was for free and we were in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at TJ's Ribs. You broke Shaquille O'Neal's record. That was impressive.
How many did you
I've told
have?
that story 1,000
I ate
times.
6
That's one of
racks
my
of
favorites.
ribs. But that's not the whole story. Brian and I were sitting together. They kept bringing them. So finally, after I ate the 5th rack, the owner comes out and he goes, you know, you just tied the record. What's the record? They said, it's 5.5 racks. And I said, bring me another one.
Jason and steak.
We're being stingy.
At Morton's.
Look at him. Look at him. He is a steak.
58 ounce at Charlie's.
No, this is the best part. 58 at Charlie's.
58 ounce at Charlie's, then followed by the 32 ounce chocolate cake.
He ate the entire cake. So all we can do is eat, I guess.
Who ate all the Nutter Butters? Who ate all the Nutter Butters? Yeah. Zubak's got his training table. I'm eating Chips Ahoy. Go get them, Jason. This is what Zubak eats. Oh, wait a minute, there's the Nutter Butters. That's what I'm looking for right there. Quick energy. Oh, there'll be a letdown, but it'll be after I hit. So we're good right now. This will be huge if I can get through this round. This pressure is just unbelievable. People have no idea. Your heart's pounding and you're just so nervous. Your stomach is up in your throat. So I'm in, I just made it. That's a huge load off me. So as the senior division, I'm still alive in the open. It's pretty sweet.
Hey guys, how are ya? Give me a hug. Give me a big hug. Thank you. I will. This is a whole lot different than football. Now you're one competitor on the tee all by yourself, and it's two completely polar opposites of sports.
Instead of catching passes from Brett Favre, the 10-year NFL veteran has taken on this new challenge of long driving. Competing in only his 2nd year at the World, Schrader has some work to do before next year.
Well, it wasn't what I expected, obviously. That's what happens. Getting those nerves out a little bit. Obviously you want to advance in that first round, but you got to get something in play. So.
Another year has passed for the long drive legend to master his sport. Jason Zubak's time nears to begin his title defense. The Hitman, God of the Long Ball, Golfzilla, whatever the nickname, for Jason Zubak the result has been the same, dominating success.
There it is. There's your winner.
I just thought, no, this little Canadian guy, there's no chance he'll ever win again.
Look at him. Is he pumped? Holy cow.
Next year, obviously, no one's expecting a three-peat.
Jason Zubak has done it again.
4th one kind of gutted it out.
Yes, clearly to 380.
His drives blast through the air for 8 seconds across 400 yards, but the time and distance Jason Zubak has covered is much greater, across years and miles. As a boy growing up in Canada, in any game he played, he was drawn to one dynamic: power.
No matter what it was, like a hockey puck, shoot as fast as I could or try to hit the baseball long. Those power elements I wanted to be the best at them.
By the time he was 15 years old, Zubak was hitting a golf ball 300 yards. Then he chose a future not in sport, but in science, becoming a pharmacist, training that would ultimately help him in his more famous career.
Golf is, you know, it's one half art form, one half, you know, science, and you really have to know your stuff to, I think, to be the best. You know, to win world championships and win a lot of them, you have to kind of leave no stone unturned. And you have to do everything you can to be the best that you can be.
That work ethic is apparent with one look at Zubak's body, following a physical regimen as demanding as any athlete's. The range, nearly every morning, hitting hundreds and hundreds of drives. The gym, nearly every afternoon, lifting weight after weight, pushing himself hour after hour.
Sometimes when you work really hard for something, it doesn't pan out. And you have to justify that to yourself. In the standpoint, if you've done everything you could, if you put a full effort in, full effort for full victory,
Perhaps Zubac's greatest moment in the sport and his most rewarding came amidst his greatest doubt, winning the title for the 5th time last year, a victory best measured by his emotion.
People were starting to say, maybe he doesn't have it anymore, maybe, he's done. There's times I wanted to quit, between the championships and stuff, but it's just hard. The pain, the hundreds of hours in physical therapy, so much ice on pretty much every joint in your body. It's very difficult, the time, the sacrifices you make to be the best.
All the work, all the pain, all the suffering. It is all to peak for championship week. Jason Zubac's time on the grid has come.
When the pressure's on and obviously the chips are down, when you're not hitting it too good on the range, you're not hitting it good on the grid, you got to summon something from somewhere.
I don't want to come in second. I want to win. Nobody remembers who got second. Nobody does. And they remember who wins.
For the legends of their sport, it's now out of their hands. They're on the bubble, hoping no one beats them. Each second, an eternity. In the last group of the day, Adam Lipinski drives long and ends Pfister's Open Championship dreams.
Just standing there looking on the board, wishing we hit it better. It's been hard and it's been easy at times, so this is the hard one. I got lucky to get through, but you need a little luck here and there as well.
Zubac escaped day one and will have to continue his climb out of the loser's bracket. A champion emerges tomorrow.
Palms Golf Club, host club of the RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship, is the oldest course in Mesquite. The Oasis Golf Club has 2 courses, the scenic Palmer course and the Canyons, Mesquite's newest layout. Falcon Ridge Golf Club boasts spectacular elevation changes, numerous water features, and high mesa views. Also on the menu of great golf available from Golf Mesquite are 2 courses located in nearby St. George's, Utah, the Ledges Golf Club and Coral Canyon Golf Club, each cut through the natural red rock terrain of southern Utah. To make Mesquite, Nevada your next golf destination, visit golfmesquitenevada.com.
Thursday night, a salute to the troops. Art Sellinger of Long Drivers of America teamed with Cadbury Schweppes and the Morale Welfare and Recreation Office to create the first military long drive championship. 25 qualifying sites around the country, open to active members of all branches of the military, produced 5 finalists vying for a $10,000 first prize. The idea for the night was born in November 2006 after a Thanksgiving trip to Iraq.
To be able to talk with them, visit with them, hit some golf balls with them was life-changing.
Proceeds from the night help fund programs like Sentinels of Freedom, a project very important to RE/MAX International.
RE/MAX became a national sponsor of Sentinels of Freedom. That's a mentor-based scholarship program that helps severely injured soldiers once they're released from the hospital as they transition back. A number of young people that face life-changing injuries, they really need support.
One soldier who benefited from that support is Joey Bozick.
We were setting up a security perimeter around some Marines that had found a possible IED, and we drove down the side of this overpass and ran over top of an anti-tank mine. And I was in the passenger front seat, and pressure release from my tire detonated in my floorboard.
Bozic was determined to return to a sense of normalcy. That included his favorite sport.
One of the first thoughts that went through my mind was, how was I going to play golf? You know, people said, oh, you'll be able to play golf, you'll be able to play golf, but it's never quite the same. You know, it's not the same as the way it was before, but I think that the passion for the sport is what drives you to play, and now the good shots have a little more meaning than they did before.
Things are not the same for Bozic in many ways, but his passion for life has inspired many as he and his wife Jamie travel the country, helping to raise awareness of the needs of disabled soldiers.
The world really does care about our soldiers. Ever since Joey was injured, I am very proud to be an American because of all of the warm hearts that are out there in America.
Bozic hit the ceremonial first shot in a contest he wished he could have competed in.
He's become a living example of what a few people can do when their heart's in the right place and they have a passion to help.
The five proved they could take it deep. Hitting the event's official Pinnacle Gold FX long and using zero friction tees, the servicemen didn't disappoint. Jeremy Williams, 337 yards. Carl Taylor, 340. The shot of the night, Brian King. 369 yards. Hickson and King advanced to a final match in which Hickson prevailed, claiming the $10,000 first prize and an exemption to battle the big boys in the Open Division qualifying back in Mesquite in 2008.
The 2007 RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship is brought to you by Americo Financial Life and Annuity Insurance Company. Americo is proud to provide life insurance and annuity solutions for all stages of life. Mr. and Mrs. T, the perfect drive deserves the perfect Bloody Mary mix. And Accelerate, sweat smarter.
Long driving is mainly about speed, club speed, and ball speed. The competitors at the RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship all look for any edge, and most took advantage of Velocity's pure launch.
Technology can fine-tune the shafts, the club heads. Instructors can help them with swing fundamentals by using the technology and the numbers. Spin rate, ball speed is extremely important to a long drive player. When you want to hit the ball far, ball speed is really critical, and having a device that measures that accurately is essential.
Crunch time nears at the RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship, where the roundtable discussion continues.
Who do you think's going to win, Brett?
I am. Have you checked his message? Have you checked his message?
Who do you think's going to win?
I actually think I am.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think I am.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think the person that hits it the best will win.
Oh, you
my
politically
gosh.
correct.
You know what? That is
What?
BS.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, come on. You're killing me here.
We'll have the question all the time, like, who's really hitting it? You know, who's your big competition? And ultimately, you know, you can hit it, you can hit it, you can hit it. Yeah. The ultimate competition is yourself.
Saturday morning, the final qualifying hurdle. Yesterday, Sean Pfister's hopes of winning both the senior and open divisions faded away.
I just got to hit the fairway. Hit it solid, I'll be all right. Pressure mounts each round you go. Does that get me in? Settle down, this tee.
Pfister's confirmed at 347. Welcome to tonight's team quarterfinals.
Thank you. I haven't hit my best shot yet. It's driving me crazy. That's the hardest thing about this, is taking it from here over there. And all the average golfers out there, they have trouble going from practice tee to the number one tee. And that's the whole deal. It's the same thing for us. You hit it, stripe it over here, and you get over there, and it's just like a whole different deal. I'm gonna need some rest after this week.
Meanwhile, a legend begins his daily routine, a day in which a 6th world title is the only thing on his mind. For Jason Woodsock, his inexperience at long drive is not apparent. For him, it's just another day at the office.
I feel pretty good. You're not too nervous. I'm just really curious to see what it feels like to keep moving on. If you actually start thinking about what's on the line, it's a really big deal. The more I thought about it last night and this morning, I mean, I've never made $125,000 doing anything for one thing, so I don't know what it feels like. But there's no pressure on me here.
Having to overcome equipment issues and playing through the loser bracket in the end, too much to overcome for this year's surprise.
It's such a great event. It gives an opportunity for a big guy who hits the ball a mile and a little guy like me who can move it out there. And my commitment is to be the best at what I do. I beat about 100 guys here, and you know, to get to this level and to this stage is awesome.
An impressive roster reached the finals. Brooks Baldwin looking to break through. Mike Dobbyn qualifying after breaking his favorite driver. Steve Monroe, intense and determined. Jamie Sedlowski, the youngest qualifier. David Mobley, the 2004 champion. Jesse Pedersen with the longest ball of the week at 408 yards. Jason Zubak vying for a 6th title. And Carl Walter, the 2002 champion.
I was on the tee box with Jason Zubak, 5-time world champion. I just had the utmost respect for him. And I just said there's no place in the world I'd rather be than right here.
This is, you know, gutting it out. You know, it's a long, hard road through that loser bracket because, you know, look at the rounds. Not too many guys who come through the loser bracket to make the finals. You look at it a positive way. I've hit more balls in the grid than probably all these guys. So, you know, I'm getting comfortable up there finally. I've got tremendous respect for them guys to make it through a field of 128 longest hitters in the world, get down to the final 8. Everybody can hit it. And, you know, you have to have the confidence in yourself. You've done the training. You've prepared the best you can. You've left nothing to chance, hopefully, and you come out and perform to your ability tonight.
The Open finals are set as the sun sets over Mesquite.
Our tip is brought to you by JLG Industries, the world's leading manufacturer of aerial access equipment. Let me explain the difference to you between the right arm and the left arm in your golf swing. The left arm provides directional control, and you can control all of that with the way your hand is on the club. If your left hand, the back of your left hand is in a neutral grip position, it's going to be at the same angle as the face. So we want to keep that angle throughout the golf swing. The right arm is going to provide your power. You're really storing power at the top of your backswing when you bend it and you get in the top at a 90-degree angle. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to hold on to that angle between the left arm and the shaft. You're going to come down in impact. This arm is still going to be bent. And right before impact, you concentrate on straightening that arm out, and that's going to throw you into snapping your hands through. What this is going to do is provide you with tremendous acceleration through the golf ball. It's going to pull you up into a nice finish, and you're going to kill it. Now look, the same thing over here at this angle. The back of your left hand is right there, right even with the club face. You get to the top, the right arm's bent. Hang on, keep that angle, straighten that right arm out, and the club will fly through, and you're going to hit some really big shots. And remember, if the work is in the air, JLG equipment is there.
Saturday night, 16-year-old Mackenzie Klein hits the ceremonial first shot. She's here to help raise awareness for the Children's Miracle Network, the same charity that's helped her battle a rare heart disorder and become one of the top junior players in the country. JLG Industries will donate $25,000 to CMN in the name of the first player to hit it past 380 yards in the JLG Power Zone. Sean Pfister, 3-time world champion. The Open division will have to wait until next year. For now, It's 1990 world champion Frank Miller who awaits in the quarterfinals of the senior division.
Pissed on!
This is crushed.
If you get the first ball in, it takes a lot of pressure off you. You know, you've posted a number, it puts more pressure on your partner.
Pfister would find the grid, but little comfort with ball one.
He's not even looking at it. And I've got to wonder if trying to win both divisions, he's starting to run out of steam.
Miller's last ball would stretch his lead by a yard.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Wow, that's longer. That's 377.
Just go. Just go.
I just don't know if he can hit it. It's 377.
No! Come on!
That's
Yeah,
15 yards short.
I didn't have my A game. I've been competing with Frank a long time. He's very rarely got the best of me, so that's got to help his confidence.
Miller advanced to face Eric Jones in the second semifinal match. The first match features two of the sport's best. The Sheriff, Bobby Wilson, squared up against former Major League Baseball player Pat Dempsey. Wilson, the 2004 Senior Division champion, hits first.
This guy's been filling up grids for more than 3 decades, and here's another one. This looks beautiful.
By far, he is the best golfer of all these long drivers.
Dead silence?
357.
I know that number, yeah. That's not good enough for Patrick.
Dempsey's first swing proves Wilson right.
Brute strength combined with a good golf swing.
Nice carry. That's so close.
He got him.
For Dempsey, a last-second adjustment is the difference.
Good ball.
He just told me right before he hit, he said, you know, Bobby, I kind of tweaked something over here on the tee, and I think it might work. And boy, he hit those balls, and when we walked off the tee, he said, yeah, that tweaking worked.
I'm not so sure Bobby Wilson has a 372 in him tonight.
Wilson's final drive, off
That's
the
out.
grid.
Thank you. Thank you.
In the second semifinal, 03 senior champ Eric Jones against Frank Miller. Jones up first. On his second ball,
Woo, that felt good.
354 yards. But Miller answers.
Oh, good night.
That's hammer. That's hammer.
He is unstoppable tonight. 367 right there.
Jones one final try.
Turn. Come on, baby, turn.
Not to be. That set up a Pat Dempsey, Frank Miller Senior Division final. Modesty
Good night, Pat.
optional.
Good night. Bounce.
Oh, this is right back at you, Frank. He crushed it.
Go, ball. Go. Go. Get a hop. Let's go. Get on out there.
366. Take that, Frank.
I knew I had to hit the ball in play, and I knew I had to get a better number. I hadn't been down in any match this week.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Go, ball.
I knew I hit it solid. I just was a matter of not going out.
394 yards, and from JLG, $25,000 for Children's Miracle Network.
I've been around for a while, and to chase down a 394 ball, could I have done it? Yes. What were the odds? Slim, real slim.
And Frank Miller is the 2007 RE/MAX Senior World Champion.
Great clutch shot right there, Frank. That is wondering.
Money doesn't mean a lot, it's the title. It means a lot to me. I want to end up my life with 5 titles.
Saturday night in Mesquite, and the quarterfinal matches are all set to go. In the first one, the teenager versus the father of a teenager. 19-year-old Jamie Sedlowski, the #1 seed, versus 42-year-old David Mobley, the #8.
That would be 1.
It's right down the middle there. Just a good start for David. That's the way he likes to work.
Been here long enough to know that it's very important to hit a good solid ball the first one and build on it.
Oh, that could have been cheating there.
He's actually trying to play golf shots. He's trying to pick a side of the grid to go down. He knows the left side is quicker.
See ya! Oh, darling! Could you be more perfect? Oh, darling, get it and go. Oh, you ain't running. You ain't running. You ain't running. Out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Hey, I heard that. Don't make me come up the stands. I heard that.
382. Though not yet 20 years old, the 2-time junior long drive champion from Canada does not lack experience.
As young as I am, though, I've been here for 4 or 5 years now, so the experience is great.
The Alberta native, one of 3 Canadians in the final 8.
Here's a message.
How about 5'11" and 170 pounds competing against these monsters?
But you know what? You just work on your strengths, and my strengths are swinging the golf club hard.
Hard enough, Sedlowski placed first in 4 of the 5 rounds to get to Saturday night.
Hey, I hit it that far. Come on. Hey, you think you expect the eldest? Come on, man. First ball, at least make it the 4th ball. Come on. Oh, my gosh.
3 swings to beat 384.
He's trying to hit a really low, hot draw here. When you're trying to do that, you block it.
No.
Golf track here. Mobley trying to get it done on the ground. Jamie through the air. Jamie got the best of him.
Well, anytime you can carry the ball 22 yards further, there's a good chance you're going to be the winner.
Youth is served, and Sedlowski advances. In the night's second quarterfinal match, Carl Walter, who's won this event before, versus 22-year-old Brooks Baldwin. Walter, up first, gets off to a shaky start.
First 3 balls, I was just pressing just too hard, just pushing it too hard. The adrenaline gets to you, and you're pushing, and you're trying, and you're just swinging as fast as you can.
Come on, Brooks. Hi, buddy.
Baldwin, known as Big Country, already hit a ball in qualifying 407 yards. He looked to find that magic again.
That's huge.
Get that first one in, take a little bit of pressure off yourself.
Watch how he drops underneath right here. There's a good
one.
He's just building.
How about that left foot movement through the hitting area?
Come on, baby. Turn one over.
On his third ball, he did.
Oh, yeah, goodbye. Country boy sending him back. Into the JLG power zone.
How long?
That's
Walter, who recorded a 400-yard drive of his own to reach Saturday night, gave chase.
Ooh, that's close. That's a yard.
382.
Carl Walter, world champion, and man, when he hits it, it's gone.
Crushed. Crushed. Look at the carry.
Whoa, whoa, this might do it.
Over 370 in the air and takes the lead with 385.
Take it ball. Let's go. He bumped it up to 85. You know, that puts a little pressure on, you know. I hit that 83 pretty good.
This one's left.
That's going to turn out of play, but he liked it.
And I said, well, you know what? We're going to have to step it up here and see if we can catch one.
Yeah! And he knows it. It's a matter of the bounce. Over 390.
That's what I'm talking about!
Wait a minute,
Probably. He simply carried it shorter than him, but you got that left side you've been talking about. Got the ball to turn over.
Hop.
And welcome to Hawk Ridge Condominiums, Brooks Baldwin.
Walter, in defeat, was gracious to the end. On deck, two more quarterfinals, including the number 2 seed Mike Dobbyn against a 5-time champion.
World-class golf is not the only thing that awaits visitors of Mesquite, Nevada. Exclusive spas and award-winning restaurants make Mesquite, Nevada a destination like few others. Small town feel, but plenty to do. Activities include ATV rides, skeet and trap shooting at the Oasis Gun Club, and 24-hour bowling lanes at the Virgin River Hotel. Plus, there are plenty of pools to bask in the warm Nevada sun. Looking for something different? Skydive Mesquite can help you take your first leap out of a plane from 2 miles up. To make Mesquite, Nevada your next vacation, log on to visitmesquite.com.
The first semifinal now set, Sidlowski versus Baldwin. To complete the Final Four, the next quarterfinal, 23-year-old Canadian Jesse Pedersen versus Steve Monroe, his 4th time in Mesquite. Pedersen hit first and applied pressure immediately.
He's got so much power. 408, his longest this week, and he just bunts it out there in the 370s.
Stalking his prey.
Oh, how's that start? Into the Mesquite night, more than 393 yards.
Off the first ball, I was just going to nail it all. I went all out.
Jason proved quite comfortable as the hunter himself.
'70 on the fly up that left side.
Go! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
404 yards.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
When I seen it land, it kept rolling. I mean, it came up 404. I said, well, it goes 405. Let's see what we can do.
Monroe would need to add 11 yards to his farthest drive of the competition. 5 for 5 on the grid, but the only number that matters is 404.
Come on, Steve.
Can you believe 6 in a row? I've never seen it in the finals.
Carried a 370, but hit softly. 6 out of 6 in the grid, 393. He's on his way home.
And Jesse Pedersen going to the semifinals. Looking at the O'Reilly golf track here, it's a matter of roll. Look at that ball speed, 213. Heck, the world record's 217. Got almost 35 yards a roll.
3 spots secured, just 1 remaining to be decided. In the final quarterfinal, Jason Zuback, the sport's premier player, versus Mike Dobbyn, still seeking his first world championship. Zuback, out of the losers bracket from day 1, had the longest road to Saturday night.
Just doesn't look like he's got the speed that he had last year. Just short of 370. He's so explosive through the ball. He got that one turned over too much.
But you know, at any moment, he can uncork one that can't be caught.
Ooh. That's a good ball there. Start, Jeff.
Dobbyn, though a number 2 seed, knew the challenge ahead of him all too well.
Drawing Jason Zuback never takes any pressure off of you.
Oh, go, baby! Stay in!
This
Stay
is
in!
solid right here. See if it hangs on that left side.
Stay in! Ah! Ah, man. Oh, there we go. Yeah, go! Get out there! Go back! Get back there!
Just under 390.
Yes.
Big ball.
There we go.
I wanted to give him a number that he had to go at it and really chase.
Zuback would need all his championship experience to remain alive.
Oh. I felt that if I got past Jason, I would win it.
But Dobbyn understood, never count the champ out.
Man. Let's go, baby. It's going out.
Going through the losers bracket and making the finals, this guy hits so many balls.
It's got to catch up to you.
But again, it just don't put anything past this guy.
One time, baby.
Out of bounds. Mike Dobbyn just beat the best there ever was.
For Zubak, this is where the long road ended.
I went through the war, through the loser bracket. I fought, went through all the rounds, put up good balls, and I just ran out of gas.
The final four now in place. Sadlowski versus Baldwin. Pedersen versus Dobbyn.
I beat the legend tonight. Wow. Wow. You know, I got the matchup that I wanted, and I was able to take care of it. Oh, wow.
Well done, baby.
Thank you, honey.
4 men left. 2 matches to go. First up,
locked in.
Brooks Baldwin.
Let's go.
Hooking left. That's his miss. Right out of the gate. Look at this shot.
On his first ball, Sadlowski took the lead.
He came out and put a number on me. I said, let's get it loose. Let's start it from the ground up and let's put a good move on it.
And he caught this one.
As Baldwin proved, as long as there are swings left, there are chances.
Ooh, almost. Bear down, step on it. Let's get it running. Let's get it running.
I went Brooksy.
All right, man.
He threw a big ball out there, and when you got to play chase, it's not easy. But you know, I knew I could hit that 392, 393 mark, no problem.
Knowing and executing can be 2 different things.
And he blocked it. Brooks Baldwin in the finals. Takes down the top seed.
Great round, bud, Joe. Great round. I come down here it's to compete, but you know what? There's a lot more to it than that. Meeting all these great guys, I met a lot of great people, and that's stuff that you'll carry with you all your life.
Big Country's coming with the biscuits and gravy next round, baby.
All right, Brooks Baldwin, he's a finalist.
DSP, baby.
Brooks Baldwin into the finals for the first time. Who would he face? Jesse Pedersen or Mike Dobbyn? Pedersen would hit first.
That's a big hook out of play right there. Dobbyn's doing a lot of praying right here. Because Pedersen has been the longest all week.
Woo! That's a big ball. Could be. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't
a
get that
surprise.
one, but still got a 360.
Pedersen's poor set would provide Dobbyn with a great opportunity. The question, could he take advantage?
You know, coming off beating Jason Zubak's just got to give you the most confidence in the world. He's just got to calm down and find his center, time his jump, and he can compete with Pedersen.
Not his best, but deep enough for the lead.
Good start, Mike.
Stay! Ah!
As the night wore on, the grid seemed to shrink.
Ah!
Have fun with it.
Go for it, man. Get it. Come on, Jesse. Give me something to shoot at, baby.
With his second set of drives, Pedersen tried to find the way and give Dobbyn something to chase.
Oof. Two more.
Pedersen knows if he hits
Come on,
one,
Jesse.
he can definitely take the lead. He just needs to put it in the grid.
Yeah, come on, no!
Oh, this ball's going to come back in. This ball's coming back in. This ball will stay in. Oh,
And it's
big
long.
hop. That's over 380.
Yeah,
He thought that ball was out of bounds.
He
That
gave
ball
up
just
on that
turned
one
back.
early.
Oh, yeah! That's the one I like!
There's his carry, 375 in the air, and just at 388.
Good job. Good job.
To reach the final, Dobbyn now knew the number, 388.
Oh!
Come on, Mike.
Ah!
No.
Come on, Mike! Come on, Mike! Come on!
What is better than this?
Come on, Mike! Come on, Mike, get it. Get it, Mike.
He had 388 out there. I knew I had to go for it to get it past him.
One swing, one moment, one chance.
Oh, come on!
He's
Go!
got it. He's got
Go!
it.
Woo! Get out there! Go! 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 Yeah!
Great job.
What a shot on the last ball. Welcome to the finals, Mike Dobbyn.
The 2007 RE/MAX World Long Drive Championship is brought to you by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Pinnacle Platinum Golf Balls, irresistibly long, deliciously soft. And JLG Industries. If the work is in the air, JLG equipment is there.
The finals. The week began with 128 competitors, now down to 2, each seeking his first world title.
And what a match we're set for here in the finals. Baldwin and Dobbyn. Dobbyn electing to go second. Oh, that's too quick. That's too quick.
In Baldwin's first set, he failed to find the grid at all.
Well, the big man coming off the biggest high he ever had, beating Pedersen in that final ball.
Dobbyn had an opportunity, but could he drive through it?
That is hit.
Get a bounce! Be big. Be as good as you look. Come on.
Big hop.
Run.
Flat flight.
Get out there. He's getting some run tonight. That ball carried.
Right down the middle, 385.
I thought that might be good enough. I know Brooks has it in him to fly at 400.
See if we can get over 4 here. Okay. It's close.
Good round.
Thanks.
You know what? It's kind of like backing you up in the corner. You got to come out swinging. Time to put the pressure on.
He can do it. He's gone over 400 this week. Yes.
It's hit. He needs that ball to turn over.
A final swing for a first title.
Oh, come on, baby, one time!
And not enough. And Mike Dobbyn is the Remax World Long Drive Champion.
Victory with an exclamation point.
World champion, baby!
Flight, got it to roll. Beautiful victory for Mike Dobbyn.
He got the good bounce when he needed it.
Mike Reagan, we have one large champion right here, and you've got a wonderful champion's trophy from Remax.
You know, Mike, it's really an honor to stand here with you. At Remax, we help people find their dream home every day, and I think you found a dream, and you will be an absolute tremendous champion. So on behalf of more than 100,000 Remax professionals around the world, congratulations on being a world champion.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Woo! Mwah.
And the title of world champion and Remax world champion at that, there is no bigger title in the sport of long drive, and I'm pleased to present you $125,000. You are the champion.
Yeah! Woo!
I'm going to let you put it into some words here.
You know, Art, I don't know that I can put it into words. To compete with 128 of the best guys in the world that can hit it as far as anybody's ever seen a golf ball be hit, and to stand up here with you right now holding this trophy and holding this check, it's absolutely beyond words for me. My girlfriend's here. Shauna, thank you so much, baby. I love you so much. We can get married now, baby. My dad just got home. He works offshore oil drilling. My dad just got home on Wednesday and drove up. And to have him here witness this, Dad, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all my friends for coming out and all my fellow competitors.
I love you guys. Thank you.
The world champion, the Remax champion, Mike Dobbyn.
The road to the 2008 Remax World Long Drive Championship begins right here in Mesquite, Nevada, February 6th through 11th. Log on to longdrivers.com for more information. Next year's winners share $250,000.
Oh, come on! Go! Go!